Alright, so we're back with the Final Fantasy XIII-2 Let's Play. I did go ahead and record a couple episodes for while I was on break, so hey, you guys can enjoy it. So we really just go to finish this Herba, and then we're going to go on to the next Herba. And, you know, hopefully we get a majority of the next Herba done in this episode, so that the next episode we can finish Herba, and then we can continue on with the story. So we'll see what ends up happening. Because again, you know, unpredictable things are unpredictable. I don't know what puzzles are left, how many of them I have to do. Well, there's one left, but, you know, I don't know how it'll turn out, is what I'm trying to say. Alright, and the last puzzle is up here, so let's go ahead and walk. We'll probably be encountering a battle first. Chances are, with our luck. Yep, what'd I tell you? Looks like we gotta fight a couple Seath. No big deal. As you can see, I didn't really go on and, you know, grind after the last episode. I just went ahead and started where I am. But where I am. Just so we can continue. Like, so you don't have to sit through Prestarium upgrades. Alright, here we go. Whew. Now the question is, what kind of puzzle is it? Because I didn't get prepared for... There. I got my guidebook in front of me now. It's all good. Oh good, it's just a crystal.
It smells like tears, Cabal.
Really? I can't smell anything. Is this place filled with sad memories?
I remember crying here a long time ago. I was all alone. No one was around, Kubo.
I'll bet you felt like the only one in the world, huh?
I remember feeling sad, Kubo. But I also remember something else. I remember thinking that I wanted to go home. But I didn't know where home was, Kubo.
Aw, that's sad. See, there are very sad parts in here sometimes. Okay, so this is Sarah's bow. And if I remember correctly, we actually have a very short time to do this, so can't really mess up. There we go. Oh man, okay, they switched. Good. Oh wait, never mind. It's really not that short of a time. Why do they give you such a long time for a semi-simple puzzle? Okay, so Sarah's bow is taken care of. Alright, next up we have Noel's swords, it looks like, which looks a bit more complex. We'll get right here. Ah, I missed it there. Let's go ahead and run back this way. Take care of that. This will probably change. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's interesting they give you so much time when you don't really need it. At least the first puzzle starting out was this. Unfortunately, we are going to have to encounter those stupid time clock puzzles, which I hate. The passion. I'm pretty sure anyone that's played this game hates it. Cactuar. Cactuar family. Ooh, I found the red in the red. And I did manage to grab it, which is good. For a second I thought I might have not grabbed it. Should have really grabbed that one while I was over there. This is probably gonna switch, yeah. Looks like they gave us less time on the Cactuar one. Please be green? Okay. Oh my gosh. We are going to be cutting it close here. And not as close as I thought. I thought it would come right down to the second, but it didn't. It all worked out very, very well. think that's... no, there's one more. Is this a 5-stage one? I think it might be a 5-stage one. Oh, they keep... oh, the behemoths. I probably won't even get to the red. Yeah. Black and black. Oh no. Okay, blue and blue. Green and green. Red and red. Purple and purple. Yes, good. So, I know it's a little early to contemplate this, because I really still have many LPs to do. Many episodes of my LPs, that is. But, I don't know, I haven't really decided on what, after I finish these 3 LPs, what I'll do afterwards. I could leave it open to suggestions, and if I have the game, I will cover it. I know there's been an interest in Spiral LP, so I might have to do that. Longui. Okay. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I noticed that in the comments of the giveaway, the 1K giveaway video, which will be done when I get back from break. The giveaway itself, that is. I noticed that there was an interest in a Spiral LP. And I noticed the interest was in Ripto's Rage, which... I don't know. My PS1 still works, and I could probably do it. It's just... Ripto's Rage wasn't my favorite one out of all of them. And I think I'm gonna actually run out of time. Oh shoot, yeah I am. Yeah, the Longui is the one that... Longui is the one that you can't really mess up on. Unfortunately. Problem was, I got caught on all sorts of things, like the crystals themselves. Anyways, I was saying, Ripto's Rage really isn't my favorite one out of the series, so I probably wouldn't be doing that one. It's more than likely that I'd be doing Year of the Dragon, in all honesty. I better grab this. Because that way I can stay over on this side. And even if I get narrow on time, I'll be fine. Okay. Whew, that was close. That's surely it. Yeah, okay, good. Wow. 7 minutes just for that puzzle. Rather interesting. Anyway, Year of the Dragon's my favorite one out of all the Spyros, so I would probably be doing that one over like Ripto's Rage or anything like that. And yeah, that causes the labyrinth to appear in the last Urba. And that's why I wanted to do it before we went over there, because I wanted to make sure that we could do all the labyrinths in that Urba. And more Seath. Might as well fight him. We can always use the Crysterium points. Because at some point we do need to cover the Colosseum DLC, and really we need to be pretty strong for that. Alrighty, here we go. We'll activate this gate. This will be the last wild artifact we can get before we go to the last chapter. Or not really the last chapter, but close to it. I think it's chapter 5 when we get the last wild artifact. Alright, so that Urba's done. We never have to visit there again unless we want to go. Well, we will have to go there again if we want.
It's a dead place now. Not a living soul haunts its ruins, and all is covered in drifts of crystal sand. The town is once again distorted by paradoxes that emerge from fissures scarring the local space-time. When Mog sets eyes on the desolate scene, something stirs in the recesses of his memory.
Alright, so here we go, the last Urba. Which I really like. I don't know, I really like this stage the most out of all the Urbas. I just really hate the puzzles that go with it. This stage has one. This stage actually, believe it or not, has one of the strongest monsters in the game before you download DLC in it. And you do have to beat it for an achievement. I never have beat it because I never really have 100% of this game. I just know how to 100% it, but I never have.
Mog, have you been able to remember anything about your hometown? Anything at all?
Kubo! I remember something called the Ocean of Time, Kubo.
The Ocean of Time. Could that be where you're from?
I don't know, Kubo. But I do know that when I think about that place, I become all flustered and giddy, Kubo.
So that place means something to you. Then it must be important. I think we should check the Erba Labyrinth some more. Maybe we can help Mog remember more about where he came from.
Kubo? You'll help me find my home and my family, Kubo?
Yeah. I mean, you've helped us out here and there, so we at least owe you this much.
Just as the light begins to fade to
And that's the labyrinth that opens because of us completing Erba 300 AF. Anyway, the reason I like this one is it seems to be the brightest out of all of them, and I guess the most happy. You know, despite Erba obviously being a dead place. Interesting thing is, 400, or actually technically 500 AF is the last timeline you go to before 700 AF, but 400 is before the 700 ones, and then, yeah. Then you go back to the 500 one. Spoiler alert, I know. I bet this is a clock puzzle. Oh, shoot.
slow and steady should do it.
I already messed up.
Think outside the box, Kubo.
Messed up already again.
I'll be helping in spirit, so good luck, Kubo.
I think it's this way. Yeah, there we go. I don't really want to open the guide, but I might have to. Oh, maybe not. Maybe they'll be fairly straightforward.
The goddess will smile upon me this time.
I actually don't remember. Okay, let me open up my guide.
I won't get lost again, I promise.
No, I really don't remember which way I'm supposed to go in this one.
I'm here to
Alright,
help you, Kubo.
yeah. Sorry guys, I'll be lame and open up the guide because I don't remember. Where's all the puzzles though? There they are. Erba 400 AF. There we go. Oh, that's right. I gotta catch it here. Come on, switch. Ah.
There's a way to solve any paradox.
No wait, I was about to do it right. Wow, I don't think I failed this much on screen. There we go. Yeah, I fixed it. Some of these tile trials get hard, and you'd think they're the easiest ones, but really you find out the crystal bonds are the easiest ones. Alright. Farewell, Madeline.
Was it too easy for you, Kubo?
Let's see. Guess we'll go this way. These guys are grenades. Yes, I knew I would heal them. Interesting. They're not usually resistant to magic. Alright. There's one down there. There's one over there too. Let's go to the one over here. There's also a box over there that I probably should go get. Seats again. It would appear that there is 3 hands of time puzzles here. Let's go find out what's in this box, though. Ooh, behemoth creature. Oh yes, Zagnol. I'm not really sure I should be fighting him at this point. But I'm doing enough damage to him, it looks like it's okay. Oh, he doesn't really even do that much damage. He's a Ravager behind me. That's why. Okay, he's probably gonna start racking up some damage now. Yep, that's a little bit more damage than... Nope, no Zeg, no Crystal. Really at the point I'm at, monster crystals are hard to come by now. Sadly enough. Should have the... Yeah, I have the monster collector, it's just... They have such low chances that... I think you really only get like a 23% chance or something like that. 2 platinum casino tickets! That's exciting. Alright, so let's go check this paradox thing down here. After we killed some Seath, of course.
No one's hurt, right?
So back to the LP talk. I mean, you guys can suggest something. I mean, I could do Ripto's Rage, but again, it's not my favorite one, and I never like really completed Ripto's Rage. Here's another Zagnol. For being a behemoth, he's really not that hard to defeat. In fact, we didn't really even learn anything about his weaknesses. He gives us essences. Alright, here we go. Now the question is, which kind of puzzle is it going to be? It'd be nice if it was one of the hands of time so I could get it out of the way. Oh, another tile trial. Shoot, I missed it.
Think outside the box, Kubo.
Come on, switch back, switch back, switch back. Okay. No, we just wait here. Oh, well, I guess this first one we can pick up either way. Okay. There we go. I guess getting the tile trials out of the way is good as well. Because that looks like it was our last tile trial. In fact, it looks like most of the puzzles in here are crystal bonds. Or at least that's the majority of them. Doesn't really say what puzzle number 9 is.
Let's keep this up, Kubo.
Which is weird. Very strange indeed. Alright. Zagnol again? Wow, these Zagnol creatures. I don't remember coming here and seeing so many Zagnols. I swore the majority of what I saw was pink lilies, but apparently not. Nope, still no Zagnol crystal. I don't really have a good monster to try and farm crystals with is the issue. Something's not. What'd I find, Seath? Yep. I mean, I guess I could always go back and do Final Fantasy XIII after doing Final Fantasy XIII-2, but... Which way is he going? This way? There's something here. Oh yeah, there's a hidden one. In here. Crystal bonds, huh?
Hey, this looks easy.
Oh yes. An enemy that we never seen here, but that existed in Final Fantasy XIII. Oh, how those enemies were annoying. I'll eventually do I'll eventually go back and actually do the Final Fantasy XIII Let's Play, like the first one. It's just, I don't really want to go from like a Final Fantasy to a Final Fantasy for my LP. For LPs, I'd much rather, you know, jump around like, you know how I'm doing a Pokemon LP, a Final Fantasy LP, and then have Minute Hero. Well, obviously I won't do Steam Game LP for the next one. And I won't do Final Fantasy, and I probably won't do Pokemon. So, if there's a strong chance it'll be Spyro Year of the Dragon. Don't quote me on that, because my mind is subject to change after all. I mean, it's my channel, I'm allowed to change my mind if I want to, darn it. But I'm leaning towards probably doing a Spyro LP after I finish these 3 LPs. And never, well, I shouldn't say never. Perhaps when I get, you know, more well-known, like maybe in the 3,000 subscriber category, rather than just the 1,000 subscriber category, I'll be like, oh sure, let's do 2 LPs at a time. Because more than likely I'll have enough YouTube funds to go ahead and do something like this. Here's another enemy that's not in this one, but that was in the original Final Fantasy XIII. It's interesting they went ahead and used them for crystal bonds even though they didn't exist. Not sure if they intended to put them in here and they just didn't, or if they just want you to just like be like, oh, remember when you fought these annoying enemies? Yeah. Do a puzzle of them now. But like the speeder bikes, oh my gosh. The speeder bikes I like to call them speeder bikes because that's kind of what they are. I mean, you could see the shape of a bicycle, but the speeder bike enemies in Final Fantasy XIII, yeah, they were annoying because they could one-shot one of your characters. And unfortunately, that one character usually was the leader that you were being, so you had to do Sentinel. I guess we're just going back through all the mechanical enemies that Final Fantasy XIII had. And obviously, you know, some of the models for them made a reappearance. They might have been named different things, but they did make it a reappearance. Like the Dragoon and the Viking. Oh, here we go. I think that this Crystal Bonds may have to be our last one. Nah, we'll see. I mean, we're already at... Yeah, okay. Well, the fact that I just hit 5 stages, probably, yeah. This will be the last one. Oh, look, it's the pink lilies. Fun fact, there was really only one Final Fantasy XIII enemy that had this character model, and it was a boss. And fun fact again, there's really only one Final Fantasy XIII-2 enemy that has this model, and it is a pink lily. So, obviously, the Sanctum, or whatever it's... Sanctum, or Academy, I guess, in this one, obviously didn't really like the 6 stages. Yeah, this is definitely this one. But they obviously didn't really like the model. I think this is the Dreadnought one. No, it's not. Oh! Another Final Fantasy XIII enemy model that didn't make a reappearance. This was a boss in one of the areas. Actually, it was a fun boss, too. I think he was... I don't remember if he was a strong boss or not, but I remember having fun fighting him in Final Fantasy XIII. There we go. So the very exciting part of this is I've never 100%ed this thing before, but I know how to do it because obviously I have a guide that says, oh, this is how you 100% it. But other than that, yeah, I never actually have 100%ed this before, mainly because I got to the last few fragments, which are the monster fragments and the map fragments, and I just didn't want to do them. Just didn't feel like them. And, you know, this game I'll go ahead and obviously do them. You know, we might go a little bit over, but we can... Okay, maybe not. Darn Seath. Alright, yeah, I'm not going to go over, so... I think after this battle we'll have to call it good. I didn't expect to find an enemy so quickly. I was going to go over to the other rift that was close by and take care of it, but... that kind of takes care of that. Alright, so yeah. Go ahead and save here. On the next Final Fantasy XIII-2 Let's Play, we'll actually finish up Erba. We should be able to get it done on that one. We shouldn't have to... Sorry about the dogs, but we shouldn't have to do another one. So, we shall see you guys then. Goodbye, and again, sorry about the dogs at the end. See ya.